glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. These two teams will break the seal on conference play in this one. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Syracuse Orange. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Golden Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Going to get a stoppage here as there is an injured Cal Bear on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Steve Angeli fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Again, it's Angeli. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Angeli, pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Orange will have to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cal Golden Bears offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing.
Makes the grab in their space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Runs through a tackle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go play action with Sangapolatelli. Stands in and takes the hit. Picked off! What a play by this defense! No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing Angelic. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs, and now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Miller. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Steve Angeli. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I really like the 3rd down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Sangapolatelli, play action. Here's a heat. And he never had a chance.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go good.
Snags it, and he's open.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to run for it. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
Right back to the well. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Sangapolatelli escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. A little release to the back. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli throws to the tight end. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Stop, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Angeli got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Slings it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Again, it's Angeli. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Syracuse has it in the red zone. In the red area, it's Johnson. Makes a man miss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing Angeli. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Throwing Sangapavatelli. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Sangapavatelli from the gun on third down. He's going to run it. He's past the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Sangapavatelli on the play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. JKS throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Cal uses his 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Going for it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Got a man. It's Thomas. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Sangapavatelli. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapavatelli makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Makes the catch. It's strong. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Finds a tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jaron Chiave Sogopolatelli firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're...
Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Slithers into space. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Sweet cut there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Bunch formation for these receivers. They go play action with Angeli. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
A little screen to the running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go right back to it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Works the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. And send the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Golden Bears! That one will give them the lead.
And I think at this point, we can just start calling this the Jeremiah Smith. And you know exactly what that means. You saw it day one when he came on campus as a freshman. Just if you throw it near him, he only needs one. He'll pull it in, and he'll get 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's got it on the right. On the move at the 30. Lots of running room. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, they come up with a big one through the air, and with his speed, I'll be honest, I thought he was gone. Nice job by the defense chasing him down, getting him down right at the 1-yard line. But the offense, they saw the matchup. They attacked it, and here they are, 1st and goal.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to pound their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. On the option. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on downs. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, on Cal's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Brought down at the 12-yard line. That's a 1st down and maybe the start of a long drive.
And I think we're going to see a lot more of this from this.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Flips it out to the back. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
At the 33-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now third in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Marshall. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to could be an alley. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Taking it the other way.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Big fella moving. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cal.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Syracuse, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Steve Angeli. He wants a big play here late. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Angeli. Right on the money. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Orange. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Cal! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point is good.
Cal, 38. Syracuse, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the Syracuse sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
There he goes. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The give to the back. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
They'll try the right side. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
45. Syracuse, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give is to Miller. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly